today's session, we will deal with how to do the basic shorts. On the board, I have your diagram of the shorts back and front. To be able to draw the shorts pattern, you have to have your crotch depth. That's an additional measurement. You are to sit upright on a chair and measure at the side to where the bottom touches the chair and add 2 centimeters, and that will give you your crotch depth. So over here I have AC is quarter of the measurement plus the 4 point plus 3 centimeters, and ACBD is the length of your shorts plus the hem allowance. Okay, so we have your rectangle. We're going to put in the construction lines, and these are your hip and your crotch line. So remember, in your skirt we go down 20 or 18 centimeters to identify the hip line. The same thing applies to the shorts. So here we're going to come down from your AB line, let's say 20 centimeters, plus your seam allowances, which is going to be 3. So we will come down 23. Then we're going to put your crotch line, which you would have gotten from the measurements over here. And to that also we're going to add 3 and get your crotch line in place. Now the 4 point is the part that goes between the legs. And we have the measurement calculation for the back, the calculation for the front. So to get the back 4 point, we have to divide your hip measurement by 1/8. To get the front 4 point, we will divide the hip measurement by 1/60. All right, so I've done that here. And from A to G, from C to G, we will draw that line straight down, which represents your 4 point. So if your 4 point is 10 centimeters, you would measure across 10 plus your seam allowance, so it would be 11.5. So we come and put that line in. Now if you notice, this section represents actually the skirt that we have done before. So from your basic skirt, the difference is really the 4 point area. So you would now go onto your waist, quarter of your waist, plus your dark, plus the side seam to shape your side. At the back, we go down to the side, which is 1.5 centimeters. So this gives you the rise at the back of the shorts. Notice on the leg of the shorts, which is here, you have to balance both sides. So for the shorts, we come in 3 centimeters here, 3 centimeters here. Connect the hip line to that point, the 4 point area to that point, and complete the hem. So that is the back of your shorts. But the difference on the front is that we're going to put in a zipper, so we have the fly for the zip allowance. So here now, for the front, if you notice, the diagram is smaller as well because the 4 point is half of the back. So it's just narrow at the 4 point area here. Follow the same principle, except when you're putting in the hip line, we will add only 1.5, just to seam allowance. When we are putting in the crotch line, we add only 1.5, just to seam allowance. The 4 point area, we do the fly from G, we come out 5 centimeters, and then you draw to 2.5 below the hip line. So we come down like at 2.5, and that's how you get this curve. Then you will bring from that curve another curve out to F, which completes the 4 point area for the front. Again, the same thing applies on the leg, equal distance from this side, and you connect the hip line to that point, you connect the 4 point area to there, and then you add your hem line. Okay, now we're going to be doing it on the fabric.